Good evening. See if I can get away with this without anybody coming in. We shall see. So I was talking to my 7-year-old. It was just last night, I think. Last night. And some nights I lay with him for a few minutes to help him settle down. And sorry, I'm tired. The voice starts to go. And I was climbing in bed with him, and he said, "Mom, I want to see what's in your brain." And I said, "Okay." And so we touched foreheads, and I said, "What's in there?" And he said, "I see a city, a desert, and a cowboy town." And right away I thought there was something there. Like something was like, "Ooh, I need to explore this," because I think he really did see that. And so, but right away I said, "Yep." I said, "And I want to be in the cowboy town." And he's like, "Yep." And so I don't think we even really talked about it any more than that. And today I like to peruse YouTube and watch YouTube videos about the energy, the daily energy readings. I have certain people that I follow, but I found a gal I've never listened to before, and I'll have to look her up and post it in the comments because I really liked what she was saying. But the title of her video caught me, and it just said the time between breakthroughs. It was like, yeah, the time between breakthroughs during Ascension or something like that. And I thought, oh, because I definitely feel like I'm in that place between breakthroughs. And so I'm listening, and she's talking, and she's right away, within the first 2 minutes, she says she considers the time between her breakthroughs to be a desert. And I thought, okay, synchronicity, like crazy, because that's exactly what I'd been thinking since he said that's what he saw in my mind. I thought, and I'm in the desert, and I knew I was in the desert. And then listening to this gal today, I was like, first of all, everything she said resonated. I'm like, yep, yep, yep. And totally in the desert. One thing she did say that I loved, and like I said, I'll find the video and put the link in the comments because it might help some of you. But I can tell you real quick, one of the things she was saying was, which helped me a lot, was that there are lots of waves of those of us awakening right now. And I've always kind of considered myself being in the first wave, quote unquote. But there have been times when I'm not sure. There are people who are, I felt like at one point were ahead of me, although that is not something we need to be putting our attention into, the ahead and behind. There's really no such thing. Everybody's got their own journey, and everyone is doing it in their own time, and everyone's doing it differently. So there's no way to tell. And so what I have noticed, though, is these people that, oh my gosh, she's so, like I would start following them and watching their videos. I'm like, oh, they are so far ahead of me, right? And then to come to find out that they're going through these things just like I was, and a lot of us right in sync with each other. And so then I'd think, oh, maybe I'm not, behind in any way, and I'm just on my own path. But, in a sense, a very real sense, there are different waves of those of us awakening for good reason. And the first wave, which I have, since the beginning of this, have really felt like I was part of, we're the ones who are going to, we're the ones who are going through the worst. So I truly believe that, because we are then going to be able to turn around and make it easier for the next wave. They'll be able to turn around and make it easier for the next wave, because that's the goal, right, is to help humanity through this. And I'm telling you, if every person on this planet had to go through what I have been through these last 5 years, the earth would have exploded by now. So and I know a lot of you can relate to that. And if you can, you're a first waver too. And I know a lot of people who will actually take the time to listen and watch my lovely tired face are first wavers anyway. And this gal called them forerunners. She did say first wavers too, but forerunners. And that really resonated with me. I was like, yes, that's what I am. I'm totally a forerunner. We're like the pioneers. We're paving the way for all of this. And as, awesome as that's going to sound in a history book in 100 years, right now, it sucks eggs. So, but anyway, what I loved was the synchronicity between her desert analogy and my son's message for me last night, and me knowing that I was in the desert. And this gal, of course, was like, I'm in the desert. And then she said, the great thing about this is she knows, she absolutely knows. And I had already had from several sources and my own intuition, October is going to be so big for everyone awakening, but for the forerunners especially. And she confirmed it when she said, and like I said, I'd never listened to this gal before, and she said that she knows that this next, like, she's in the desert coming to a new breakthrough, and this next breakthrough is going to be the last big one before, really kind of stepping into our power. And not that we're, not going to have shit to release, because we always will, but we've got to get this big stuff we've been carrying around for generations. We've got to heal that. And we are so close. We're almost there. So if you resonate with the term forerunner or first waver, or if you have known me long enough to know that we're really in sync, with everything we're going through, then you are a forerunner and or a first waver, and we're almost there. We're almost there. And I'm not saying that we're going to instantly ascend and have wings and be able to fly and all that jazz, but all this big, heavy stuff, this deep stuff, this muck, this black goo, we're almost through it. We're almost, through all this. We're almost through to the light at the end of the tunnel. And so that really helped. I needed to hear that today. Really bad. Hopefully it'll help you guys too. But if I can find that link, I will put it in the comments, and please listen to it. It's not, I think it was 11 minutes long, her video, and I went ahead and subscribed because I liked what she said. And it resonated so much. And the synchronicity that told me that, maybe, it's going to be good for me to follow her. Even though, I'm not looking for a guru, I'm just saying, it does help to know that we're not alone. And that's what I needed. I needed to feel that. She's definitely part of my tribe of these forerunners or first wavers. So if you are a forerunner / first waver, hang in there. We've done so much. If you're still here, then you're here for the long haul. I promise you. At this point, forerunners, first wavers, our souls have already chosen to stay, so we're not going anywhere. So I thought that was cool. So if you're looking for a guru, maybe ask a 7-year-old, because that synchronicity really kind of helped keep me going yesterday and today. And I'm in the desert for sure, between breakthroughs, still healing physically, my physical body, and trying to allow that to happen instead of forcing it and trying to, fix what's going on. I know that it's healing. And if it helps anybody too, the light body is coming through the endocrine system. I've heard that from so many different sources. So if you're having bladder issues, kidney issues, I don't even know what else is in the endocrine system, but endocrine system issues, which I know I am. And it also is related to the sacral chakra, the sex, the lady parts, the sex area. And so that sounded really weird. I'm tired. But normally I'm not that prudish. But it's also related to that. So if you're having physical things manifest in those areas, then you're feeling your light body come to fruition, to this reality. So it's all good. It's not fun, but nobody, I'm pretty sure when we raised our hands, like the morons that we are, nobody thought this is going to be fun. I think we were all like, yeah, we're pretty badass. Let's take care of this. So we got this. And hopefully this will help somebody. But if you're in the desert, know that I'm there with you. So we're coming to the next breakthrough, and it's going to be awesome. I love you.